This is the story of a young boy from Henryville, Indiana, who faced many challenges in his life. In 1895, at the tender age of 6, he lost his father. His mother had to take on work at a tomato cannery, leaving him responsible for cooking and caring for his younger siblings. Life was tough from a young age, and by 10, he was working as a farmhand. By the 6th grade, he dropped out of school, left home, and took up a job painting horse carriages. At 16, he faked his age to enlist in the U.S. Army. After an honorable discharge a year later, he worked as a railway laborer and even studied law until an altercation forced him to leave the profession. Moving back in with his mother, he took a job selling life insurance, but this too was short-lived due to his refusal to follow orders. Later, he ventured into business, establishing a successful ferryboat company. However, when he attempted to start a chemical lamp company, he discovered a competitor with superior electric lamps, causing his new endeavor to fail. But he refused to give up. He moved on to work as a salesman for a tire company, only to lose this job when the company shut down. By the age of 40, he was introduced to the general manager of an oil company, who offered him a chance to manage a service station. The Great Depression, however, forced the station to close. Later, the Shell Oil Company offered him another chance by letting him run a service station rent-free. He began serving his signature pan-fried chicken to travelers, gaining local popularity. Eventually, he opened a restaurant, but an argument with a competitor ended in a deadly shootout, costing the life of one of his employees. 4 years later, he expanded by purchasing a motel, but tragedy struck when it burned down alongside his restaurant. Despite the setback, he rebuilt and managed a new motel with a 140-seat restaurant, only to have to close it again during World War II. When the war ended, he attempted to sell his recipes to other restaurants. His recipe was famously rejected 1,009 times before he finally struck a deal in 1952, selling his Kentucky Fried Chicken to a major restaurant. The recipe quickly became a hit, and soon he was franchising his concept, earning 4 cents per chicken. However, adversity continued when a new highway drastically reduced customer traffic to his own restaurant. He sold it, left with only his savings and a small Social Security check. Undeterred, he pursued his vision to franchise his chicken concept nationwide, often sleeping in the back of his car as he traveled across the United States. In 1959, he opened a new restaurant and company headquarters, continuing to negotiate franchise deals one by one. By 1965, at the age of 75, he was finally seeing the fruits of his labor. His brand, KFC, was among the first fast food chains to expand globally, with locations in Canada, the UK, Mexico, and Jamaica by the mid-1960s. Even after selling the company, he traveled extensively, visiting KFC restaurants and delighting customers across the world. Colonel Sanders passed away at the age of 90, with nearly 6,000 KFC locations spanning 48 countries. By 2018, KFC had expanded to over 22,000 restaurants worldwide. His story stands as a testament to resilience. If you've ever felt discouraged by rejection or setbacks, remember Colonel Sanders, a 6th-grade dropout who faced countless misfortunes but refused to give up. Despite rejection and repeated failures, he built one of the world's most iconic fast food empires. His legacy teaches us that with dedication and perseverance, success is achievable at any age. Thank you for watching, and stay blessed. So believe, grow, and inspire. Nothing can stop you. This story is to fuel your day. Thank you so much for watching, and stay blessed.